my God, it's the 1st of August. Can you believe it? Again. We're getting ready to start another month over again. Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Kate Lowe's Makeup, and I hope you guys are doing really, really awesome today, regardless of whether it be morning, noon, or night. You're having a really, really awesome day today so far. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the fabulous world of Gabrielle. Gabrielle loves makeup. Gabrielle. Welcome. We're so glad to have you. We'll do a musical. We'll make a musical number out of it. So anyway, and if you are my other subscribers, welcome to you as well. Welcome back. Welcome. I would say all the other stuff, but you know, I put all these little signs everywhere. So I mean, I think you guys get the hint. I don't think I need to tell you to subscribe. I think you get the hint. If you want to, you will. I mean, I just give you that opportunity because you're probably thinking like, oh my God, this guy's crazy. A little bit at this point, I probably am. So anyway, if you guys don't already know, we are getting into our July favorites. So, and I've got quite a bit here on the table. So we're just gonna get right into it today. We're not even gonna mess around. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't do anything to my face today. I have Auric on and a little bit of like this Estee Lauder Rebellious Rose, which I still really love, and another product that we're going to be talking about, and just my Lisa Eldridge lipstick. I really love this Atomic Cherry. I just had to put it back on again because it's so pretty. I just love it. It's just so pretty. So anyway, that's all I have on. So that's it. So it's just kind of like the way it is today. It's just glowy tan skin, and that's about all you're getting today. There's not a lot of lashes or anything like that, so it's very simple today, so we kept it that way. So anyway, so let's get into it. So let's start with of course we've got a lot of body, so I'm kind of going to jump around. I don't think I'm just going to stick with one category at a time. I think I'm going to jump around a little bit. I'm gonna mess with your minds today, okay? We're gonna mess with the mind a little bit today. We're gonna leave you a little bit confused. So instead of keeping it in categories, we're going to kind of play with a little bit. So first of all, I want to talk about these Fenty body sauces. So anyway, the Fenty body sauces, of course, you know, Kate made me buy it. I mean, it's all about Kate. If you hadn't seen my Kate video, I got two of these. One is the Agave Spice and the other one is the Pearl Swirl. And they are a 3.2 ounce, which you get quite a bit, but they're for the body typically, but you can mix it for the face and everything. Now, I don't have it on today. I really do like these. The only thing about these is I do have to make sure I moisturize really well because they do dry down, not dewy, like they leave like a radiance glow, but it's not like a dewy glow. So though it can look, if your skin's a little bit more on the drier side, it can look a little matte, but if your normal combo, it's great. If you want to mix it in with something to give your skin a little extra up to it, but they're really made for the body. But you can use them for the face too. But these are great. Ended with this Pharmacy Honey Butter Body Cream. Well, actually, cream is really good. I got it. It's on Sephora online, and as far as I know, it's still up. They still have it, but it's really good. It's got honey in it. It's very thick. It's very rich. It's got a really unique kind of texture to it. It feels really good. It leaves a really beautiful kind of glow onto the back of the skin. It's really nice. It absorbs in really quickly. It smells really good. It smells just like honey, and it kind of goes away. It's not really overpowering or anything like that. It kind of, when you first put it on, and then it kind of goes away. So if you're a guy, and you like want a little bit of a thicker body cream, but you don't really want that really heavy smell, it's got more of a natural honey smell to it. So it's not anything over the top like with whipped cream and honey or strawberries and honey or something like that. It's a very natural kind of smell, so it's really nice. It's the Dry Remedy Moisturizing Shampoo for Dry Brittle Hair. This is such a great product because first of all, I mean, if you guys know Aveda, they smell so good. All of the Aveda products smell so good. They have this really plant perfume type smell to them. They're fragrant in a plant kind of way, but they're just so therapeutic to me, and I just really love them. But this shampoo is really good because I have very dry hair, and I really like this because I just got it out of a whim. to try it because I was out of shampoo, and I got this one because I was using one of the other ones, and I really thought that this one would be, you know, I'll try it. So so when you put it on the hair and you lather it up, and we get it out in a minute. I promise I'll get it out in a second. When you put it on and you lather it up, it's got like, you can feel like a little bit of oils and stuff in it, so it feels like it's kind of lubricating the scalp. And then when you rinse it, it kind of like, it feels like it's got a little bit of a slip still in it. Like you can feel the oil still in it. So it leaves like a little bit of a slip left over, which I like. I mean, so if you like a really clean rinse, you may not like this one if you feel like you don't want any, because it does leave a little bit of a residue, but I like that because my hair's so dry. I like it because sometimes you feel too clean with some shampoos, but I really do like this one. And since I'm mentioning that one, also the Pure Abundance Style Prep. If you're a guy, you will really like this because it's almost like a conditioner, but it's not. But it's like, it's supposed to help infuse hair with all day weightless volume. I mean, I just like it because number one, it does smell good. B, number two, it really does kind of give you like this little lightweight hydration. But you kind of put it all over wet hair, whatever, before you blow dry it, or if you want to just put a little bit in just to give you like a little bit of volume or whatever. But it is really great. I had gotten in a small one in the Lauder when I went to the company store, and I got a little itty bitty sample of it, and I really liked it. It was really great. And I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and get a bigger one. Well, it's like, you know, you'll see the price down below when I show it to you, but she wasn't cheap. Anyway, none of the Aveda products are cheap. So I'm just going to say, but you usually don't need but a lot. A little bit of it goes a long way. They do last you a long time. The last bottle of shampoo that I got this size lasted me almost a year. So it lasted me a really long time. Now, this may not last as long, but this does. It lasts, and the conditioner lasts even longer for me, especially if you have shorter hair. But if you have longer hair, you'll go through it a lot faster, of course. And they do have it in larger size bottles, but I mean, but it is a great product if you have that kind of, if you got dry, brittle hair. So next up, let's talk about something that wasn't, not really a miss, because it is a really beautiful product. Unfortunately, it just did not work for me, so I don't want to call it a miss because it's a really good product. It's just for the wrong skin type. So, and it is the Lancome Clarifique Double Essence Illuminating Serum. So this is the double essence. If you guys can see, it has like a little thing in it, and you kind of like, you shake it, and it has it has like a little bit of like some essential oils for the skin, but it also has glycolic acid in it, and it also help exfoliate the skin and keep the skin clear, and it makes the pores look smaller, whatever. This to me is for a much younger skin. Lancome has a Rainergy Milky Lotion that's a little bit more for a normal to dry, a little bit more of an older skin. This one also helps with like age spots and brown spots and you know, that kind of sort of thing too, but it's for someone that's a little bit more on the younger side, more normal combination. If you're normal combination, you would really like it. If you're very oily, you would really like it because it leaves a little bit of a tightening feel on the skin, and it does make the skin have like a little bit of an inner glow, but it will make your face feel a little tighter, and it makes your pores look a little bit tighter, but it is a really beautiful product. It doesn't have much of a scent, and it actually measures when you shake it. It has a little cup in it, so it actually measures how much you have, and you just pour it in your hands and put it all over the face, and it is really good. But I mean, I hate it because I spent like, it was like $95 or something like that, which again I'll have down below, but it's a really good product, but unfortunately it's just not for me. Let's go a little opposite this time. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Miss Piggy. I got this Miss Piggy again because Kate made me buy, because she has one of these. And this is the Ciate London. They actually they had a Miss Piggy collection, and they actually carry these mirrors still on the site, so they still have these, but it is just the cutest little mirror. I'm sorry, I've got stuff on it already, but I mean, but this is the cutest little mirror. I love it. It's so adorable. I really do. And while we're talking to mirrors, you guys know I did Elizabeth Arden, in a haul, but I did I had a couple products, which actually I'm going to talk about in a minute. And this is the Elizabeth Arden Red Door mirror. And so cute. They're like older mirrors that they used to have like in a gift with purchase or something like that. But I just thought these were just so cute. And when you're doing makeup really up close, they're really light. It's kind of like, you know, having one of these, but it's just a little bit lighter and a little bit smaller. And I like having these little mini mirrors now that I'm doing makeup on YouTube. I really like having them. So they are really great. And, you know, and then while we're at it, we'll just talk about Elizabeth Arden. So I'm going to go into Elizabeth Arden. So Actually, I have 3 products from Elizabeth Arden here, I think. So, so first of all, let's talk about the Flawless. It's the Flawless Start hydrating serum primer. It's just a really water droplet type. It reminds me a lot of the Huda Jelly primer. It's very much like that. If you like that kind of a primer and you like that very watery feel to it, you will really like this primer. It leaves your skin with a beautiful glow to it, but it doesn't feel sticky. Like, you know, like the Huda has a little bit of tack to it when it dries down. This one does not. This one barely has any. It's more silky when it goes into the skin, so it just leaves this really beautiful kind of inner glow to the skin, but not anything too you know, oily or dry or anything like that. It's really, really pretty. I really do like this one. It is a very nice primer. And then second is the Flawless Skin Caring Foundation. I have really, really enjoyed this the month of July. When I tried it out, I'd wore it to work a couple times, and I've wore it a lot since then. I am in the shade 430W, and it's still a little light now, you know, especially during the summer, but during the winter it'll probably be really good. It doesn't have an SPF in it, but it has hyaluronic acid in it, vitamin A, vitamin C. I will leave my link of my video up here, an Elizabeth Arden video, if you guys want to check it out. It is a very underrated foundation. I mean, it's oil-free, it leaves a natural finish, but yet it still has like a little bit of a glow undertone to it. But if you're oily, you can still probably wear it really well. I mean, it's not supposed to be like a long-wearing foundation. It's kind of like a skin-caring foundation, so it's got like skincare in it. But it's such a really, really good makeup, and it's very beautiful. It's got a really nice pump on it. It's got a really pretty glass bottle. It's only like, I think it's like $42. Again, I'll leave it down here, $45, I think. But it is just a really, really good foundation. So, I mean, and they've got about a good 40 shades or so in it. So it's just a really good product. So I really have enjoyed this as well. And then, of course, I have to throw out an old school perfume. I had to throw it out there. It's the Sunflowers. I really, really like this. I got a bottle just out of nostalgia's sake, and I just love it. I wore it to work like about 2 or 3 times. I mean, I don't know, something about this fragrance, because it's just like so 1992. It's so old school, but it is such a good fragrance. If you like really fresh, citrusy, bright, sunny, happy, that's what this describes. It's like sunshine in a bottle. It's completely sunshine in a bottle. It makes you really, really happy. It makes you feel really happy when you wear it. It's just such a beautiful product. And I know it's very old school, and I mean, you know, and a lot of fragrances copied it after it came out, but it's such a classic fragrance, and I really, really do like it, especially this time of year during the summer, whenever, or if you just want to feel happy, then just spray a little bit of this on it, and it just makes you feel just exhilarated and so happy and so sunny. It's just such an awesome fragrance. So this Chanel, it's like, I've had the Paris Duval Chanel Paris Gel Douche. It's like, it is so amazing. It smells so good. It smells so clean and so like a pure citrus smell. It's so beautiful. I watched Michelle Wong on, and a while back, it was like one she had recommended. And I just picked it up like last year, I think. And I don't use it very often, as you can see. I don't use it a lot. I just use it every once in a while. But you can wear this with any kind of fragrance you have, and it won't clash with anything. If you don't want to wear anything, if you just want something very, very sheer on the skin, it just leaves this very light, beautiful scent on the skin. It just makes your skin feel very clean. It makes it smell really clean. It's just a really, really, really beautiful shower gel. And speaking of that one, the other one that Michelle Wong, again, she made me buy it too. Michelle's just about as bad as Kate. Is the Eau de Sour, I think is how it's pronounced. It's the Gel Parfum Douche Abon is what it's called, and it is by Cicely Paris. And oh my God, you guys, this smells so incredible. It's so earthy. It's got like this very earthy, plant, botanical, natural. It's like a garden it's like this garden in a tube, and it's just so beautiful. It smells so good. It lathers up a lot, so you only need a little bit of it. It doesn't go, it goes a very, very long way. if you're in Neiman's or in one of the stores that carry Sicily, and they have like a tester of it, I would smell it. Some people may not like it because it may make them think of something from the past, but you know what this reminds me of is the Clarins used to have like these shower gels, and I think they still have like maybe one or two, but they've discontinued a lot of them. But it reminds me of one of the Clarins body washes that I used to love that they discontinued, and I can't remember which one it was, but there was one that I loved and they discontinued it. That's what this one reminds me of, and it just smells so good. And I'm not even like nowhere near, like I'm right here, so I mean it can last a really long time. I don't use it all the time because these two they're much more expensive, and especially this one. I think it's even more than the Chanel. I'll put it down below, but I think that this one's more expensive, but it's just really awesome, and I do love these. Rihanna came out with a Buff Ryder exfoliating body scrub, and she also came out with the Butta Drop, and it's the body cream. So this came out before this. Now this, guys, reminds me so much of Touch Me Then Try to Leave cream by Benefit. And I don't know if you guys ever remember that, but around 2002, I think, or 2001, when Benefit was coming around, maybe 2000, they had a whole line of body products, and they had some foot cream that was amazing, and they had this Bethina. It was in this big thing, and you put it all over your body, and they had this really awesome cream called Touch Me Then Try to Leave cream, and it has this really amazing clean smell to it. That's what this does. It reminds me just exactly like it. It feels just like it. It is amazing. It feels really good. It's very whipped. That's very rich, so you don't need very much of it. It just goes right into the skin, and it just makes your skin look so pretty. It absorbs really quickly too. So if you don't like a lot, if it goes on thick, but then it absorbs, and then it just leaves your skin looking really beautiful. So it just gives this really pretty glow to it. And then it just leaves this really after clean smell. So if you're a girl or a guy, it's like you could get by with either one of it. The same thing with the scrub. The scrub, it smells a little different. I mean, it's kind of similar to the cream a little bit. It's a little bit more, the texture of it's a little bit more, you can see it's a little bit more of it's got like a little bit more, it's more almost like a sugar, almost kind of a scrub. I mean, it's nice. It's a really nice scrub. It's got a little bit more of a thicker base. It's got like a really more of an oil base to it. So when you put it on, it's going to leave like a little bit of a slip on the skin. It is really nice. I do like it. The body cream is not cheap, and neither is this. This one was, I can't remember, but I want to say it was like $35. I'll have it down here. But I have to say that I don't really think this one, I mean, it's a good scrub. Don't get me wrong. I like it. And I'm going to continue using it and try to use it. But there's so many other body scrubs on the market, and there's so many good ones. I mean, I don't really know if I would actually say that I would go with this one. I mean, for example, I mean, there's just, for me with body products, I would just, like, even with the Chanel and stuff, I mean, I'm kind of like just an Olay kind of person when it comes to body stuff, because you just go down the drain. So I just get other scrubs. But I mean, it is a great scrub, and if you want to do a splurge and you want a really nice body scrub and you want to spend the money on it, it is really great. If you had a choice between this and the body cream, I would probably choose this one over this one. That's just my personal preference. This one is really good, but I have to say the Fenty is better. It's just as far as texture and stuff goes for me, and the smell, I just like this one much better. That's just my opinion. So moving onward, we have some more, but we're doing pretty good. It's not too bad. So anyway, my next little thing is something that is kind of came back around with me again a little bit, and that is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I love this product, and every time that I go away from it and I try something different and I come back to it again, company store in the Lauder, the Estee Lauder company store, and I just thought, and I was like, oh wow, it was on sale. And I was like, let me buy another little bottle of it just to see if I want to incorporate it again in my routine or not. And I just love this product, guys. It's so great. Now, I got the 1 ounce you know, they have like a 1.7, they have a 3.4. I mean, they've got a couple different sizes in this, but it is such a classic product. And you can use it under your moisturizer and stuff during the day. You can use it under your moisturizer and stuff at night. It's not just a night product, it's that you can use it day and night. But when my skin just needs the extra boost or whatever, this is just a great product, and it's always a good go-to. It doesn't really have much of a smell. It has that classic Estee Lauder. It's just like I just really, really enjoy it. It's something about the smell. It's nostalgic to me, although it doesn't really have a smell, but it's something about it that reminds me of something. But I just really, really love this product. It's just really awesome. Let's talk some lips, okay? Let's talk lip, okay? Let's get a little lip out. All right, so first up is definitely these two have been, well, actually there's three. I've got another one in my bag, but is the Jacqueline Candy Drip and the Jacqueline, there's another one, the Coral one. These bitches, I'm just going to be out. These bitches, I've been wearing them. These bitches are just fabulous. So I've been wearing the crap out of them. I love this lip oil. It feels so freaking good. They're just between this and the Fenty Heat Bomb. This is another bitch that I just really enjoy. I'm telling you what, she is, well, first of all, she's a little spicy because she's got a little spice in her, but it's something about this one. Now, this one evaporates, so eventually it'll go all into my lip. So this one doesn't stick around. This one, you can put it on and it will kind of stick around a little bit. Like, it does not just go away. Like, it'll stick around a little bit and it leaves that really pretty little hint of color to it. I'll put it a little bit on the back of my hand so you guys can see it. See, it's sheer and you can build it up a little bit, but it's just so, it's such a great freaking product. And this one is too. Again, I'll show you this one. Again, I don't have the coral one in. I left the other one in my bag. But both of them are just great because I love the Rose Drip and the other one. Unfortunately, you can't get the Jacqueline anymore. So the Jacqueline one was just a temporary. I think unless you get it in the Morphe store, I think they were doing something with it. But they have it. And then the Fenty, of course, they carry this all the time. So this I got out of Sephora, but it's just really, really awesome. Another really good lipstick was one that I discovered in my L'Oreal. I did a little bit of a L'Oreal haul, and I've got so many more that you guys have not even seen, but lipsticks that I've gotten. But and this one is called Sandstone is the name of the color. This color, guys, I mean, look at that color. It's just the perfect mauve, nude, brown, pink. It's got like everything in it. And with the right lip liner, it is the shit. It is so pretty. They're so creamy. They go on so nice. They're so beautiful. And I love the smell. The smell smells great. Now, if you don't like smelling your lipsticks, you may not like the smell. The smell may drive you crazy a little bit. But this is such a classic lip. And I think I got it for $8. I mean, it's just really, really awesome, especially in the drugstore. And then last in lips is the Christian Audet lip liners. Now, I do love the Christian Audet lipstick because I just did a big thing with that with Tara and Mel and Lisa and Chelsea. They all came out with collabs, and the lipsticks are really great. They're 10-hour wear. They stay on really, really well. I'm still playing with those, though, some more, but I really love all the collabs. All of them are great. But these lip liners, let me tell you, the lip liners I'm so impressed with because lip liners are, lipsticks are one thing, but liners are another. Let me tell you, these, if you put these on a dry lip, like if you don't have a lot of moisture on your lips and you put it on, these stick to your lips and they will not come off. They stay on really, really well. I had these swatched on the back of my hand. For 3 days, I had this on the back of my hand. Like, I washed my hands and everything. I had to actually get a makeup remover and finally take them off because they stayed on that long. They would not come off the back of my hand. These are great. This is the, I have the Smooches, the Nude Sandals, and the Kitten. And of course, Nude Sandals is my favorite because it's the one that Lisa did with her collab. And I really, that Smooches, I'm sorry, I picked up the wrong one. This one. I love it. It's such a great, great nude. It's amazing. This one's just more pink. And then the Smooches just is more brown, but this is a great nude and it would go with anything. And actually I wore it with that sunstone color. Is it sunstone or sandstone? I always forget that. Sandstone. And it's just amazing. It looks so good. And I think I did that one in my July video. I think I'll work together. So if you guys want to see that lip combo, you can go over there and look at it. But yeah, it just is really beautiful. So I want to talk a little bit about this. So I picked this up at Target. This is the Oil of Olay hand serum. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's like it's kind of reflecting off the light a little bit. Your typical hand cream. It's a serum. So when you put it on at night, if you don't like cream, because I know some people don't like the texture of cream on their hands, especially during the day, this one leaves your hands feeling so silky because it goes into the skin like a serum, though it doesn't stick around like a hand cream. And it has a little bit of a smell. It's not too overpowering. It's a little bit. And not that, but it was like $5 at Target. It was $5. And this is the 1.7 ounce. But you only need a little bit of it. It goes a long way. And it hydrates. And it helps with moisturization. And it just makes your skin feel your hands feel really soft and silky. Especially if you want to wear them the next day. And if you don't like hand cream. And you're not a hand cream person. And if you're a guy and you don't like hand cream. Or if you're a woman and you don't like hand cream. And you just don't like the way that feels and it drives you crazy, this may be a better option for you. And not only that, but it won't break the bank either. So it's really awesome. So before I go into the last makeup products, let me talk about brushes for just a second. So the Rephr brushes, the set of the Rephr brushes, and the lash curler. These brushes are just so beautiful. They're so amazing. They are expensive, I will tell you. They're more expensive than the BK. And BK Beauty, their brushes are amazing too. I love both of them, about the same. But these brushes are just so beautiful. This one right here is my favorite. I love this one to put foundation on or to put highlighter on. Is so good. And I love this one with the little angle to it. It is so good. And then this one right here, I think it's the number 03 brush. This one is just awesome because it just really pinpoints and get to the little areas if you want to do like a really sharp or just to kind of dip it in a shadow and add a little bit underneath or to accent. It's just really awesome. These brushes are just so good, guys. And then this lash curler is like probably one of the best lash curlers I've ever tried. It doesn't pinch your eye. It doesn't make your eyes feel good. You don't have to warm it up. Normally I have to warm up an eyelash curler and I don't have to do this one that way. It's got it comes with 2 more pads in it. It's a really good lash curler. So I have to say I really enjoy this as well. So the Rephr brushes I am really enjoying. I am getting a lot of use out of them and I'm going to continue to use those and hopefully be able to do more makeup looks with those. So when you guys see me do makeup looks with them, you'll see me use those brushes along with my BK and some of my Scott Barnes, because I still love my Scott Barnes too. I just like to play around with all of them, but they are really super good brushes. So if you are thinking about them, I got the collection, but you don't have to do that. You can buy them in little sets or you can buy one at a time. And then they have a concept store where you can get like an extra 40 or 50 off and you don't have to pay the full price of the original one. So they're just really great brushes. So last but not least, we have some L'Oreal. And if you guys know that, again, I did a little bit with the L'Oreal haul, and I did a little bit. So 2 or 3 of these things, actually one of them is not L'Oreal, but 2 of them are. So one of them is the Pro Glow. I went back to the Pro Glow again. I just love this foundation. It is so great, infallible. If you guys are looking for really good, long wear, glowy, radiant foundation that stays on all day, that will not come off in humidity or anything, this is amazing. It gives like a medium coverage. It's very air light. It has an SPF 15 in it. It's like you can use it with a sponge, you can use it with a brush. It dries very quickly. The only thing about it is it's fragrance free, but it's got a little bit of a paint smell to it. It does have alcohol denat in it, and it also has dimethicone in it. So just be careful with it. If those are something in your products that you don't care for, they are in that. And then it just leads me into the next one, which is the infallible concealers. I have it in 2 different colors because I really like it. So like a lighter one, and then I'll have a little bit one that matches my skin tone. I have it in the nude. I think it's in the beige, sand beige and nude beige. I really love these. Again, they're really beautiful. They leave a glow underneath the eye. They don't make the eyes look dry to me. I just really enjoy using them. They feel really good. And then not only that, but they stay on really well. You don't even have to set them. And not only that, but they're like $9, and the makeup I think is like 12 or 11. So you're not breaking the bank with these either. The only thing about these, again, they do have the paint smell. They do have an alcohol denat in it because I guess it's to help with the long wear and the dimethicone. And I know some people with this particularly, I know some people have like reactions underneath their eyes, or it burns or tingles a little bit. So you might want to do a patch test on it before you actually wear it. So I would definitely do that, and with the makeup, just to see, if you've got allergic tendencies to alcohol or whatever, these may be products you might stay away from, but they are really, really good if you don't, and they are long wearing, and they do stay on really great. And I love mixing these. I mix this with like something else too. If you've got something more matte, it's really great for that. Which brings me to my next two products, the Lancome Idol Liquid Concealer. I've really been using it a lot too. I've been using it with, I've been trying out another makeup, and I've been using it, which hopefully that review will be up soon, because I'm really liking that makeup. But this concealer is really great. I'm just going to give you guys a tip though. If your eyes are dry, make sure you put on or mix it with a little bit of eye cream and then put it on. Don't put it on directly. If your normal combination oily skin, you will really like it. Or if you like a little bit more of a natural matte concealer, because it is a natural matte, but it's more on the sheer matte side. It's not a complete matte. But it will leave a little bit of a luminosity if you mix it with an eye cream, or if you mix it with like a sauce like this, or with the illuminator, or with something that brightens a little bit. It would work well with that too. I wouldn't mix it with oil because you don't want that too close around your eyes. That might burn a little bit, but a little bit of eye cream or something, or if you put a little eye cream on, then put this directly over top of it. It works great because it will bunch up underneath there. I think I saw a couple reviews where they felt like they were a little dry and a little tight, but it will stay, and it will stay on you really well when you do put it on, and it does make you look a little bit more refreshed. It is a really, really good concealer too. So the next up is what I have on my face now. I put a little bit of this on now, and this is the Bronze Please by L'Oreal. It's the La Terra, and it's in shade 04, and they have about, I think it's like 4 or 5 shades in this. Again, they don't have enough for darker skin tones. They need a little bit darker bronzer, but it is a really, really beautiful bronzer. It has a little bit of a smell to it, but not a lot. But it just leaves a really beautiful, cool toned on the skin, like almost like a cool, bronzy, warm tone on the skin. It doesn't have any glitter in it or anything like that, but I have it on now, and it just looks so pretty. I've been wearing this a lot lately. I've been addicted to this bronzer. I don't know why. I just really picked it up, and I saw it at Walmart, and I was like, I've always wanted to try it, and I've really, really enjoyed this. And I think this is was like $12 or $10 or something. It wasn't really good, and you get a great big pan of it. It's a 0.63 ounce, so it's really, really nice size. But two more L'Oreal things that I did pick up that I did not care for, and that is the Age Perfect Radiant Satin Blush shade Rosewood. And this is the Blush Please. It kind of goes with the Bronze Please. And this is in the shade Blushing Riviera, and it's an 11. Now, I will tell you first, before I get into this one is beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning in the color. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's beautiful. But look, it's not blush. If you're really, really fair, this would be a beautiful blush if you built it up. This is a highlight. It's a beautiful highlight on me. That's what it looks like. It's definitely a highlight. It's not a blush for me whatsoever. It does not show up whatsoever on me. And I mean, and these are like $12 or $13. They're not cheap. But I mean, but they're more highlighty than they are blush to me, which that's the reason. It's a beautiful highlight, and it would look great as a shadow. But as far as a blush goes, as far as my skin tone goes, if you're anywhere beyond a light medium, it is not going to show up on your skin. The same thing with this one. It is a highlight too. Look how pretty it looks in the pan. It looks gorgeous in the pan. Watch when I put it on my skin. It's like nothing. Look, it's like nothing. It's like, it's not, and it's got a little bit of like a sheen to it. If you can see it, it's got a little sheen to it. And I looked at some of the other ones, and the colors were just not really that dark. All of them looked like this. They were very similar to this. I was just very disappointed with it. And it feels beautiful. It feels really beautiful. It's got a beautiful radiance to it. It's really pretty. I was just really disappointed because it's just no color whatsoever. So on my skin, again, it's just going to go away. Maybe it's a shadow or something like that would be great. Again, if you're more of a fair to a light, maybe a light medium tone, you can get something out of this. But I just couldn't get anything out of it. So unfortunately, it just didn't work for me. But hey, that's it, guys. We made it through another month. Hello, can you believe it? I had quite a little bit. I was trying not to get too many, but I think I got too many again. But hey, anyway, it is what it is. So so if you made it through this far, it is what it is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my favorite. Do you have any of these favorites? Does any of these do you like? Is there anything in this little category that you use? If not, leave comments below. What did you like for the month of July? Is there anything new that you picked up from one of your favorite YouTubers or to you that you may like? Please leave that down below. Let us know, because we like to talk in our little community page down in our comment section. Leave feedback. Again, it's like, I just apologize, because you guys know that I talk on my phone. I don't talk on my camera. If you're new to my channel, that is one of the reasons why when I look over here, it's like, because the camera is over here and I can't see anything, because you're like this. It's like looking at the wall and I can't do that. So I have to look straight. So I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I apologize to any new people. One of these days I will get a camera and we will get it together. But until then, we're using the phone. But be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, love yourself, and remember, value those around you. Be nice to people. It really, really, a little kindness can go an awful long way. And thank you so much for joining. And, have a wonderful day today. And we will see you guys again in the next episode. So peace out, take care, and I love ya. And we'll see you soon. Bye.